All right. Morning, guys. Today I'm going to go to an airport that is, I think, one of the more challenging airports in New Jersey. Which is, I know you think New Jersey and the airports aren't very challenging, and they're kind of not. It's not like you're out west in the mountains or anything, but for New Jersey, it's pretty challenging. It's Southern Cross Airport. So we'll go there and then we'll go to Vinland and then head back. But it's been a long time since I've gotten out here early in the morning and just gone out and flown around. So, code 4101, flying over departure to the south. So Southern Cross is kind of a weird airport. It's usually NOTAM closed like half the year, but always at different times. It's got just one grass runway, 927. It's 2,400 by 80 feet, plenty wide, plenty long, but it's kind of like a weird dog leg. So it's a little strange, and there's power lines and trees on both ends. But it's a cool little strip. I think last time I was there was either a Navion or a Bonanza or Baron, we'll see, that was kind of withering away in the trees. That's how long that airplane's been there. So we'll check it out. And then from there, I'll go to Krollinger, Vinland downtown Bucks, something like that. But there's a bunch of grass strips in New Jersey that a lot of people probably don't ever realize are there. All right, so we're just coming up on Southern Cross. It's a tricky little airport to pick out because it's small. Like I said, it's like a dog leg. So and you can see it, right? Just like a bunch of trailers. So if you look here, it looks like a little storage yard, we'll call it. There's like truck yards, a bunch of trucks, and then the road right there. That's it. That's the airport. So we'll fly over and on the left downwind and land on 27. Southern Cross, yellow cars overfield, get on the left downwind for 27, Southern Cross.
All right, guys, so this is it, Southern Cross. It is New Jersey's, one of New Jersey's, I think, most challenging airports. It's 2,400 feet by 80-ish feet, but it's kind of a dog leg, and there's trees, there's power lines on both ends. And how you can tell if you're over the right airport, flying up above is the abandoned Navion and VTail Bonanza. There you go, a Navion from, I don't know how long it's been here, but I don't know. Think about how long this airplane has had to be here in order for it to have literally trees that are quite high growing in here. So these airplanes have been here for quite a while. But like I said, it's a cool little airport. A whole bunch of really cool airports that are around it. There's Krollinger, which is in Vinland. There's Vinland downtown. There's Bucks. Hamilton's not too far away. Then if you go further south, there's Wildwood. But it's a cool area to hop around if you're looking for someplace new. But if you want a narrow, challenging airport for New Jersey, this is about as challenging as it gets. And Andover, I guess, is a little more challenging. I don't even know if Andover's more challenging. It's got water on both ends, but it's just really, there's not many obstacles on either end. So anyway, if you want to come check out some really old airplanes that will never fly again, come to Southern Cross. Before you come in here, check the NOTAMs, make sure it's not closed, because this airport it's privately owned, publicly operated airport. The owner's an awesome guy, crop duster for like 40-something years. But just make sure it's not closed, and even if it's open, just maybe give the owner a call, just give him a heads up that you're coming on in. And close by, which I'll go to now, is Krollinger, and then Vinland Downtown, which is another cool little airport down here, and then Hamilton's just a little farther east. So, all right, let's go.
Krollinger, I think, has from what I've heard, a pretty good barbecue place across the street. I don't know, I've never been. I'll probably go at some point this summer, but if you're looking for a $100, I wouldn't call it a $100 hamburger, but if you're looking for a $100 barbecue, maybe fly down to Vinland, Krollinger. There's no gas there. There's gas at Downtown and Bucks if you go a little further south. Southern Cross, traffic yellow code departing runway 27 Southern Cross, departing to the east. Krollinger Airport, it's like 2,000-ish feet, and it's like 200 feet wide. It's just like this gigantic field. And there's one little tiny hangar. That's how you could tell that it's an airport. Other than that, it's kind of hard to figure out that it's an airport. But it's another good little spot. Like I said, there's a barbecue place right there. No gas or anything, and runway 1028. So we'll hop in there real quick and then bounce to downtown. Vinland Krollinger traffic, yellow cub is about 5 miles to the west inbound for 28 Krollinger. Not much wind here, so I'll take off on 28 and then make a turn out and head to Vinland Downtown. So I'll make a left turn out of here. All right, I'll take off the opposite runway here and head to downtown, where they have 2 runways. One I think is just used primarily by the crop dusters. I want to make sure that I avoid that one, and that's the shorter one. That's 1,800 by 100 feet, so I'll use 2 or 20, which is 2,200. Much longer, and about 100 feet as well, and it's usually in, really good shape. So we'll go take a look there and see what it's like. Make sure there's no NOTAMs. All right. And one of the easiest way to spot Vinland downtown is there's a VOR on the field, and it's a crossing runway. So it's a big cross.
Runway here.
There's a VOR and there's a white fence, and I believe on the approach end of runway 2. Southbound traffic yellow covered on left base, runway 2, Vinland. Here we are at Vinland. There's not much here, but I think that's kind of what makes it pretty awesome. There's just a white picket fence. I think fuel down there, and just if you're going to come and do some straight up tailwheel practice in New Jersey and you're looking for the perfect grass runway, this is pretty much it. There's 2 runways. They're long, they're flat, they're well groomed. There's not many obstacles in the way. There's power lines down at the end of that runway, and then there's cars and power lines. Cars, no power lines on approaching runway 2. But great spot. Come check it out. Not much here other than gas. And now I'm going to pretty much take off of 2 and make a straight shot to the Flying W. There's like a 10-mile-an-hour wind, so it's going to take me probably about a half an hour to get home at my 50 miles an hour. But all right, the next video, maybe I'll go further down south to Bucks and check that out. But that's it. That's all I got. All right, guys.